Culture evolves at the speed of light, just like your financial needs. When it comes to your money, Credit Karma keeps you in the know and ahead of the game. You can count on Credit Karma to keep up with your financial needs as they evolve. We'll help you monitor your progress and give personalized recommendations so you can make strides towards your goals and find your way to money. Make sure you're on the right track, no matter where you are on your financial journey. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses are powered by Meta AI, so you can get real-time answers.
Hey, Meta, how bougie is Jade Garden?
It's a trendy spot.
What's a color that pairs with this top?
Consider dark, earthy colors, charcoal or black.
What are some good first date topics?
Consider discussing favorite travel destinations or your favorite books.
Get suggestions, inspiration, and answers from your glasses. Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Iconic style meets Meta AI.
Meet the most capable CR-V Honda has ever dreamed of. The all-new CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. With all-terrain tires and available enhanced traction control, it's built for wherever the day takes you. Heated front seats and a heated steering wheel, ideal for winter drives and crisp early starts. And with generous cargo space, it's ready for big gear and even bigger getaways. The CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. Learn more at honda.com/CRV.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon's Blink Video Doorbell. Get more at your door with the easy-to-install Blink Video Doorbell. Get more connections.
Hey, I'm here for our first date.
More deliveries.
Hi, I have tacos for two.
Oh, thanks. We'll be right down. And more memories.
Babe, come down. I have a surprise.
All new Blink Video Doorbell with 2-year battery, head-to-toe HD view, and simple setup. Shop now at amazon.com/blink for just $69.99.
Hola, mi gente. Turn up the Latin flavor with Café Bustelo coffee. Choose light, medium, dark, and dulce de leche roasts. Whatever your vibe, we got you covered. Café Bustelo está aquí.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
When you wanna grow your list size, pop up like it's hot, pop up like it's hot, pop up like it's hot. And when you gotta boost your revenue, pop up like it's hot, pop up like it's hot, pop up like it's hot. Pick your favorite template, you can tailor to your brand. They're MailChimp-erific, you're gonna be a fan. MailChimp your marketing with our new customizable pop-ups.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at polestar.com.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Moving beyond surface-level diversity, strategies for embedding inclusion through organizational change abstract. This article discusses strategies for organizations to achieve meaningful diversity, equity, and inclusion by embedding it into their culture and operations. Despite commitments to increasing representation, superficial diversity efforts often fail due to social and cognitive forces that privilege homogeneity. Research shows people disproportionately bond with similar others, reinforcing familiar norms through homophilous networks. Unconscious biases also affect judgments and decision-making. To disrupt these status quo dynamics, the article recommends strategic approaches like cultivating allyship programs, adjusting hiring to recruit more diverse candidates, and periodically reshuffling teams and assignments. Specific tactics then help operationalize the strategies, such as rotating discussants in meetings and pairing executives with employees of different backgrounds for job shadowing. Case studies of companies like AB InBev and Verizon demonstrate how tailored tactics allow enacting strategic diversity approaches in hands-on ways. Leaders must recognize dynamics undermining equity and take proactive long-term steps through deliberate strategies and oversight. Achieving diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, remains an elusive goal for many organizations, despite stated commitments to increasing representation and belonging. Superficial diversity efforts often fail to enact meaningful, systemic change. Today, we will explore how to truly embed diversity across organizational culture and operations and how leaders can recognize and remedy patterns of sameness that perpetuate inequity. Reinforcing the status quo, social networks and cognitive biases research from social psychology provides valuable context on why diversity goals so often fall short. Studies show that people disproportionately interact and bond with those most similar to themselves across visible and invisible identity dimensions like gender, race, age, profession, and values. McPherson et al. 2001. This homophily effect powerfully shapes social networks in organizations and wider society. Left unchecked, homophilous patterns reinforce familiarity and comfortable cultural norms rather than fostering diverse perspectives and new ideas. Gibson and Lawrence. 2010. Compounding this tendency is the prevalence of unconscious cognitive biases. Leaders and employees alike make quick assumptions and form judgments without full awareness due to implicit biases around attributes like attractiveness.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This summer, try the new Strato Frappuccino blended beverage at Starbucks. It's the classic blended iced coffee you know and love, now topped with a creamy layer of handcrafted brown sugar cold foam. Available for a limited time. Your Strato Frappuccino is ready at Starbucks.
Make your next vacation unforgettable on Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Star of the Seas. It's everything you've loved about every family vacation you've ever been on, with mind-blowing thrills at the largest water park at sea, 7 onboard pools for every level of chill, more than 40 ways to dine and drink, and even more to enjoy at our award-winning private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is the new Star of the Seas. Click or tap the banner to find out more.
This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao, a new kind of flavored sparkling water. The kind made with real fruit juice, a pinch of Sicilian salt, and the sparkle of the Italian sun. With no added sugar and just 10 or less calories per can, enjoy. With love, from Italy. By San Pellegrino Ciao now.
Age, gender, and more. Greenwald and Banerjee, 1995. Confirmation bias also motivates us to selectively seek and accept information that preserves prior attitudes while dismissing dissonant views. Nickerson, 1998. Together, these social and cognitive forces create cyclical patterns that privilege sameness and inhibit diversity goals. Breaking the cycle, strategic approaches to disrupt status quo dynamics. Leaders must take deliberate, long-term steps to broaden interaction networks and perspectives across differences. Some strategic approaches include: cultivate allyship. Formal allyship programs educate majority groups on advocating respectfully for underrepresented colleagues. When implemented authentically, allyship builds empathy and accountability across identity divisions. Miller and Katz, 2018. Adjust hiring practices, recruit from diverse talent pools. Re-examine job requirements for bias and implement blind resume screening. Broader candidate slates bring new social networks and weaken homophilous grip on organizational composition. Perdivance, 2015. Rotate teams and assignments, periodically reshuffle work groups and responsibilities to disrupt ingrown interactions. Cross-pollinating teams expands perspectives and relationships in low-risk ways. Henderson, 2009. Kaplan, 2012. Provide unconscious bias training. Trainings educate all employees on common biases using evidence-based techniques. When coupled with accountability, training chips away at taken-for-granted mindsets over the long term. Devine et al. 2012. Specific tactics and organizational examples to apply strategic approaches. Leaders can deploy targeted tactics with careful oversight. Some options include: rotate discussants when facilitating meetings or brainstorms. Invite a range of employees to lead discussions in turn. Moving beyond loquacious, usual suspects brings new insights. Shadow executive days. Pair executives with mid-level employees from different backgrounds for full-day job shadows. Exposing senior leaders to new perspectives through direct interaction. Diversity book clubs. Sponsor voluntary reading groups themed on diversity topics led by a rotating mix of employees across levels. Discussions prompt cross-functional reflection. For example, the global brewer AB InBev disrupts ingrained patterns through its accelerators. Rotating small teams comprising diverse staff across regions. Functions and levels to incubate new ideas. Fitzpatrick, 2019. At Verizon, leaders job shadow frontline technicians and retail employees from various identities and geographies in its Ride-Along program to address biases. American City Business Journals, 2019. With oversight, tailored tactics let organizations enact strategic approaches in a hands-on way. Conclusion: achieving authentic diversity requires breaking entrenched cycles that privilege sameness over time. Leaders must recognize how social networks and cognitive biases naturally gravitate toward homogeneous norms. Then implement deliberate strategies to broaden interactions and perspectives across differences. Formalizing allyship, adjusting hiring, rotating teams and assignments. And mitigating unconscious biases strategically interrupt status quo patterns. Targeted tactics help operationalize these approaches by disrupting typical interaction dynamics. When authentically implemented with oversight, strategic diversity efforts have the power to embed inclusion truly in organizational culture and operations for lasting impact. The onus remains on leaders to recognize dynamics that undermine equity and take proactive steps to cultivate belonging for all.